And we are back on this double dose of Fitness Friday. And when you think Pure Barre, you may typically imagine a class mostly filled with women. But did you know it's a great way for men to stay fit too? And here to explain why, we've got a whole group with us today. We have Brittany, and Brandon, the triple B, all have a different level of Pure Barre expertise. But Britt, let's start with you. First of all, for those who may not be familiar with Pure Barre, what makes it special, if you will? What is it exactly?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's a fitness class that's musically driven. We do a variety of small isometric movements, which is what you would consider in barre. And we also have traditional strength movements or functional fitness movements as well that lets you get a full body workout that not only does define your muscles, but it will work on bone density, it will work on muscle strength, and it will work on joint health.
And then Brittany, why is it, because I've been to classes and it is predominantly filled with women, but why should men consider it as well? And then we're gonna work out with Brandon.
Yeah, exactly. Very excited to work out with Brandon. So a lot of men actually come into our studio after an injury or for specifically flexibility. So Pure Barre really helps with a lot of movements that you would actually see when you do physical therapy. So it works on a lot of single leg strength, a lot of core strength, and also flexibility, which is great for men and women as well, especially when you look to longevity of your muscles and also joints as well.
Well, I was going to say because there's no impact, right?
Yes, it's very low impact, which is really great. It's also very modifiable, which is something that's amazing as well.
All right, so why don't you guys kind of take it away for a bit and show us an example of what some of the exercises you might
so Brandon, our Pure Barre model, so we're going to grab a weight, and Britt, you can also grab a weight too if you want a demo. So we're going to take a goblet grip. So we're going to do some functional movements, some bigger movements that you would see in our Define class. So we're going to start with our feet hip width. You're going to step your right foot back and then take it into a lunge, and then we're going to hinge forward. So we're just going to do a knee drive in and out. So bring your right knee up and down. Yeah, that's it. So we're working on single leg strength, working on the single leg strength on the left side. We're also working on core strength, which is really great, and also kind of the upper body strength as well, grabbing that weight too. This is great for everyone, you know, as you go into life, truly, as you go into life or any other exercise that you do, like running as well.
I know you do a lot of repetitions too, but you can always modify, come out of it, take a break if you need to as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, so that's an example of like what we would do in our Define class, which are usually bigger movements.
Because there's classic, Define, Align, Empower.
And Empower,
Absolutely.
yes.
Right. Okay.
So Define is our functional fitness class, and then we can grab the tubes if we want to do another exercise that we would see in our Classic class. So Classic is kind of those smaller isometric movements. So yeah, we're going to take the tube around our ankles. We're going to stay with our thighs, so take our feet hip width. You're going to take either, we worked the left side, so let's work the right. You're going to take your right leg straight out. There we go. We're going to bend the knee in and then extend it all the way out. So we're working from the top of your thigh, which is your quad. So that's a bigger movement, and let's make it even smaller. So let's do a tiny bend, extend. Tiny bend. Yeah, Brandon, he did let out a huge exhale.
Let me tell you something. For someone who's done this, you know, this may look like, oh, that's not so hard, but it is, because you're using your muscles in a totally different way than maybe some men would. Like they think, you know, big weights, big lifts, big efforts, right?
Exactly. I say like Pure Barre, especially Classic, is great if you want to hold a plank for 90 seconds and not drop it. I actually came in second in a plank contest, held a plank for over 5 minutes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I attribute that to Pure Barre. I attribute it to Pure Barre.
All right, well, this is good. This is a great, introduction. Again, Pure Barre for men and for women, both, right?
Absolutely.
Check it out for all kinds of reasons that we've discussed. For more information, including your closest location and how to book a class, you can head to purebarre.com, the triple Bs. Brittany, Brandon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.